I think one of the things that always probably creates some sort of tension in the annual planning process is around headcount planning. And so in one of the startups that I joined early on, there was no headcount plans. There was not a lot of visibility. Everything was ad hoc. And so that related to new hires, it related to compensation increases, it related to anything around salary and benefits. And when you're spending 70% of your costs on headcount, that's one of those costs that can't, as you scale, certainly can't continue in an ad hoc manner. So putting in place headcount visibility, that created questions. Why does finance need to see headcount? We've never had to do that before. And so being able to explain, well, this enables us to actually execute more quickly because finance is a view on cost and cash burn. It gives us visibility into how many recruiters do we need to hire so that teams can actually scale more quickly and effectively. We know where to hire. We know what regions. We can plan levels and costing. So I think over time, it wasn't immediate, but over time, people could see the benefit and how it enabled the positive impact rather than just this is a new process that we have to adapt to.
That's what I was about to say, because all of the reasons you gave were actually positive one. It's allowed us to anticipate for the hiring. It allows us to give more visibility. And I think it's interesting and it's a really great feedback because usually the way it's framed is that we need to have visibility so that we can control the cost and all of the things are usually seen as negative by the team in some ways when it's not always only positive. But I think what the role of the growth-minded CFO today, and I think this is something that we keep on hearing again and again, is also to bring fuel and to bring resources to the business so that we can grow better. And I think that's a very interesting position. And I really like, which is what is probably going to be the flip side. If you don't have this headcount planning, you're probably going to be at a point where you're going to have to deconstruct maybe 6 months down the road, like something because you are overspending or something. And this is going to be even worse for the team. So I think the framing of it for the team is actually a really great piece of advice you just gave us.